let's talk about Anthony Edwards a little bit here, because we're all, the anointing oil's out for a lot, mentioning Michael Jordan, which is quite an anointing here. He does have some remarkable similarities on occasion.
Yes.
But you and I both know back in the day, if we're going to, and again, he's not the one saying, I am the next Michael Jordan, so let's front what I'm about to say with that. If this was Michael Jordan, Oklahoma City would not have won that game last night. I mean, it's just the end of story, and it's easy for me to say. I just want to get your 2 cents on what Anthony Edwards had to say after the game last night about his stat line and performance.
So much of you guys' play up front to this point was big nights from you and Randall, and just how did it kind of hit you for the fact that you guys both struggled at the same time tonight?
I don't look at it like I struggled or he struggled. They had a good game plan, making us get off the ball. Especially for me, man, it was super in the gaps. I made the right play all night, so I don't really look at it like I struggled. I didn't get enough shots to say I struggled, so that might be how you guys look at it. But yeah, I didn't struggle at all. I made the right play.
I didn't get enough shots, right?
Yeah.
Like that means what? That it wasn't schemed right, or am I reading too much into that one?
Yeah,
Frank?
I will say this about him for a young player. I do appreciate the fact, and this happened a couple of times in the playoffs, where he feels like, I'm the big star on the team. I'm going to take 40 shots. I don't even care if it's a fadeaway step back three with a guy in my face. I'm taking all the shots. So last night, there were a couple of times where they're trying to get the ball out of his hands. He'll split the double team. He'll kick the ball out to the corner to DiVincenzo or Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and they make the shot. So I think he has a mentality, well, if they're going to keep doing this to me and they're making these shots, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this one a little bit more on Julius Randle, but I also think you're right. It's, you have to figure something out. That game was tight toward the end of the game, whether it's doing something defensively, whether it's, getting, drawing contact at the rim and scoring, getting to the free throw line. I think that's the one thing, the next big step for Anthony Edwards, because he is a great player. And I do think when you talk about the Michael Jordan comparison, when you do look at the body type and the movement on the court, it certainly reminds me of Michael Jordan. But we know this, and I was at a lot of those playoff games. For Michael Jordan, it was all up here and another area of his body, which he was a lot better than everyone else. He just had a toughness about him where you had to destroy that guy. And that's why the Knicks, I go back to 97 with the Knicks, where they won 57 games. They beat the Bulls twice during the regular season, ended up not playing them in the playoffs because of fight Miami. All the Knicks players were always convinced, we could have beaten the Bulls. I always thought, you know what? You're really going to beat that guy 4 times? I just never saw it happening those last 3 years. And that's going to be a big step for Anthony Edwards. It's not just about the points and the dunks and the body type that you have. It's the mentality. It's that, no matter what happens, he's going to give everything that he has. And when the dust settles after 48 minutes, he's going to be the winning player. And that was always Michael Jordan.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.